Good evening, and welcome to the Garden State Council's Fall 2015 Recruiting Webinar. Before we get going here, I want to thank you so much for joining us. My name is Ed Lines. I'm the Council's Vice President of Membership and Marketing, and for the next 20 minutes, you're going to be joining a terrific team from our committee. We've got Al Garcia. He's the Quakeson District Chairman and Cub Master from up along the river here in Burlington County. And we've also got Bernie Cohn from Cherry Hill. He's a unit commissioner, and those guys are going to be spending some time over the next 20 minutes talking to you a little bit about how we can make your PAC more successful this fall recruiting season. So before we get going, I want to let you know a little bit about what we'll be covering over the next 20 minutes. I'll be here to give you a quick run over of our recruiting plan for the fall, so you understand what will be happening across the council, what the other units in your area will be doing, and what it is the council will be doing to support you. Al will then be coming up to talk a little bit about some different things that you can do to make your PAC more successful. Al's been a Cub Master and an incredibly successful recruiter, so he'll be sharing some of the different tips and things that he's learned that might make it more likely that you get some boys in your town to join scouting this year. Finally, Bernie will share a few resources, some places that you can go after this webinar to learn a little bit more about how to recruit boys effectively and how to grow your PAC. And like I said, I'll be starting things off with a quick little overview of what our plans are here for the fall. So to get you going, I want to share probably the most exciting bit of news that we have for this year, which is that we'll be expanding the Lion Cub program to every PAC in the council. For those that haven't heard of it, Lion Cubs are a pilot program that our council has been running for a number of years now. It's a Cub Scout program that's available for kids who are in kindergarten. So we get them started a little bit earlier than we traditionally have. It's a fantastic program that's seen a lot of success, specifically in our Bay C district. And in order to get PACs excited about that, the council is going to be offering all kinds of resources. If your PAC's interested in running a Lion Cub program, we will essentially give you all the tools you need to get that going right out of the box. We'll be providing Facebook advertising in your market to drive people to a page, tell them about your PAC and about the Lion program in it. We'll be providing you with some flyers that you can use in your local community to promote the Lion Cub program. And perhaps most excitingly, we'll be giving you the kind of training and resources and preset curriculum that you need to start the Lion Cub program. We're really excited about Lions and making it available to everybody else. You know, a lot of the different programs for young people out there already start in kindergarten. So this will give us a great chance to get out there and reach kids right at the time that they're starting to join other programs and exactly when we want to get them involved in scouting. The other big thing that we'll be continuing this fall as kind of a signature program is our Adventure Clinic program. The Adventure Clinic was something that we piloted in two communities, Haddonfield and West Hampton, in the spring of this year. It's an 8-week intensive program that introduces new families to Cub Scouts. During the course of the 8-week program, we put them through all kinds of great Cub programs. They get to do 2 weeks of STEM. They have the chance to have an outdoor experience. They get to go to a rock climbing gym. And each week's program is modeled after the same way that your PAC meeting runs. It starts with a flag ceremony. The leaders are called Cub Masters. They're in uniform. The kids are organized into dens. And at the end of it, they get to go through a court of honor and earn their Bobcat badge. So by the time that they transition into a full-time unit, they've already learned a little bit about scouting. They're ready to go. They're ready to be a part of your scouting family and become a contributor. We've also seen, and this is probably the most exciting part for you as a unit leader, the different families that participated this spring. We had 60% of them express an interest in actually becoming leaders in units as well. Those families already have completed youth protection, and they come to you as a PAC ready to volunteer, ready to be den leaders, ready to become a registered part of your PAC family, which is terrific. As far as things that can help your PAC grow, if they're not part of those two programs, we'll be continuing with our SJ Scouting presence this fall. SJ Scouting, and you can find it online at sjscouting.org or on Facebook with the page SJ Scouting, is a page that is all full of information specifically designed for families that are interested in joining the scouting program. And it really focuses them down on what is scouting, what's it doing in South Jersey, why should my family be involved, and how can I join? It's a great recruiting resource, and we're actually backing that up with some of the council's dollars to do an extensive social media advertising campaign this fall. So we'll be all over Facebook, marketing to families that are in that same age range that you want to be pulling from, who have boys that are between kindergarten and 5th grade, talking to them about SJ Scouting, driving them to the page, and delivering some families that are already excited and ready to go right to your unit. And of course, what's exciting is we want to figure out a way to get the PACs excited and get the kids in the PACs excited. So to do that, we've rolled out three what I think are really terrific incentives for this fall recruiting season. The first one is for every new scout that joins your unit this fall, they'll be able to attend for free the Cub Fun Day at Pine Hill on October 17th. So any new scout that signs up between the time that you're seeing this webinar and October 17th, they'll be able to come out to Pine Hill for a great day of Cub adventure, get a chance to see what the program's all about, and learn all the different great things that they can do as part of Cub Scouting. For the people that are already in your unit, we want those boys to get out there and start talking to their friends about scouting, bringing more people from their school to your PAC meetings. We'll be having a special patch that's available this fall. It'll be a great dangle patch that your kids will be able to wear right on their uniform, and it's a really attractive patch that'll show them as a recruiter for the council. And what's really neat about this is, in addition to the patch itself, we've created these little paw print pins, one for Tiger Cubs and one for Cub Scouts, that for every new additional friend that a Cub Scout recruits, he'll get not only a patch, but also a pin that he can put in it to kind of create a neat little competition among the kids in your PAC to see who can get the most pins on their patch this year. So we're pretty excited about that. We're hoping that we'll see a lot of young people running around South Jersey at different camporees and events with their patches weighing down their uniform because they have so many pins on them. For your unit, and again, as a unit leader, we want to also create incentives that make your ears perk up a little bit, and I think you'll like this one. We heard from Cub leaders that one of the most significant expenditures that they have is investing in Pinewood Derby cars for their PAC, and that most PACs provide that as a sort of free service for the kids in their PAC. At the end of this year, any PAC that has 10% more young people registered than this time last year, so at December 31st, if your membership is up 10% from where it was December 31st, 2014, we will provide a Pinewood Derby kit for every registered Cub Scout in your PAC. So I'm going to say that again because I know that's a pretty exciting sort of thing to soak in there. For every young person registered in your PAC, so if you have 30 kids, if you have 40 kids, if you have 50 kids, if you have 100 kids in your PAC, we will give your unit a Pinewood Derby car for every single one of them if you're up 10% membership year over year. Our hope is that for you as unit leaders, that's an exciting incentive to help you get out there, think about some new ways to recruit, and hopefully save your PAC a little bit of money that you can invest in great program next year for your kids to participate in. Now that you guys have heard a little bit about our exciting plans for fall recruiting, I'm going to go ahead and turn things over to Al Garcia. Al is a Cub Master from the Burlington River Towns area. He's had a ton of success growing his PAC over the last handful of years, and he's going to spend about 10 minutes with you here to share some of the terrific things that he's learned and things that he's tried to help you grow your PAC. Al, take it away.
Hi, my name is Al Garcia. I'm a former Cub Master of PAC 3, and I'd like to share with you some of our experience so that you can help grow your unit the way that we did, without having to go through all the different trial and errors that many units will have, and hopefully without the drama that sometimes is associated with building a unit. One of the very first things that I like to share with units is a technique or a tool that we use called an SOP. Basically, it's a standard of operating procedures. And in that, we will teach you how to eliminate the drama of getting your leaders to perform the way you'd like them to perform. And I'm sure many of you have had issues with a leader that's just not doing what they're supposed to, and you just don't know how you can improve them or even get rid of them if you need to. I can help you with that. In my workshops, I teach you step by step how you can eliminate almost all of that drama and build a successful unit without having any problems or repercussions. Another problem that a lot of units share with me is that they say, Al, I have trouble recruiting new members. All our boys play sports and we have trouble getting into the schools to do boy talks. In my workshops, we teach you how to get around those obstacles. One of the key things that we've used that's been very, very helpful to us is what I call show the fun. And how do you show the fun? If you've ever done a boy talk before, and you try to talk to the boys about the fun and telling them about, oh, how great this activity is or how much fun camp can be, their eyes just gloss over because they don't really see the fun. So what we've done is we started making videos, and by showing the boys the fun, they get really, really excited. And then we took it a step further, and we also sent these videos to the parents so they can see the fun. So once we got the boys excited and the parents excited, our numbers started going up. Other things that we can help you with is parent volunteers. And that's a big problem with a lot of units. They have trouble getting enough leaders or parents to help participate, to run their events. So we have various different methods that we've employed that have worked tremendously for us. And I know that they'll work for your unit as well. So if you're interested in building a strong unit, if you're a new unit or if you're already an existing unit and you just would like to improve, if you'd like to become a Journey to Excellence Gold unit, I can show you how you can easily do that and have a lot of fun in the process. The video making workshop will be offered on September 15th at the Riggins Center and on September 17th at the Rowan Center. The Cub Masters workshop will be offered at the Riggins Center on October 20th and also at the Rowan Center on October 22nd. All of the workshops have a 7 p.m. start time. All of the information and details will be available online. So I hope to see you out there, and I'm looking forward to answering all of your questions and helping your units grow. And now I'd like to turn it over to Bernie Cohen. He's going to talk to you about all the resources that are available to you and your unit.
Hi, my name is Bernard Cohn. Today I want to talk to you about basic recruiting resources. One of the best resources every unit has are their parents. Put them to work. Have them flyers together. Have them come up with contacts for Facebook. Parents have friends that may be in the PTA. They also may have friends that are in places of administration for churches. So put your parents to work. Ask them questions. Ask them to help out. Units in your area, whether it's a Cub Scout pack or a Boy Scout unit, are there to help. The district executive. Your district executive is also a wealth of information. Contact your district executive. One of the other greatest recruiting resources that you have are your unit commissioners. If you're having problems, contact your unit commissioners, whether it's, again, for flyers, for its ideas. Contact your unit commissioner. They're there to help you. They're there to help your unit succeed. All right, some other resources that the Garden State Council has. We have flyers that can be custom made. We have posters here at the council office. Again, along with the recruiting kit that you can sign out from your district executive, we have signs for that can be gotten for your area. Fact sheets, which I think are one of the nicest things to have at every table, are fact sheets about the Cub Scout program, the Boy Scout program. Feel free to go to the GardenStateScouting.org website. If you go to the Join tab, there's a membership section. Scouting.org also has tons of resources. Scout Source /marketing is, again, another great resources for downloads for both flyers. They have bookmarkers, and again, a lot of things that you can do on your own and custom make. So feel free to check these websites out. There's a ton of resources out on the web. If you can't find it here at the GardenStateScouting.org or Scouting.org, search for it. There are tons of councils across the country that are all doing recruiting, just like you guys. So feel free to check their websites and download some of the stuff that they have. That's why it's out there. With that, I'm going to turn it back over to Ed.
Again, I also want to thank Al one more time for spending a few minutes with us to talk about what he's seen as successful too. And most importantly, I want to thank you for tuning in tonight, for everything that you do for Scouting, and most importantly for what you're going to be doing this fall to help us get more young people in South Jersey enrolled in Cub Scouts and having the kind of adventure that the kids in your pack already are. I think the most important thing I can share with you before we turn things over to you to answer some questions is just to reiterate the fact that we're here to help you. Our district membership and marketing chairman, our council membership and marketing committee, our entire professional staff are all built around the single objective of helping to make your unit more successful and to get more kids in your community into Scouting. If there is anything that we can do to help make you more successful, whether it's more materials, answering questions, connecting you with resources, do not hesitate to reach out to us. You can go right on to gardenstatescouting.org, certainly find any of our contact information on there, or drop us an email directly at membership@gardenstatescouting.org. So thank you again for your time tonight. We're going to go ahead and turn things over to questions, so if you have anything to ask, just go ahead and type it right into the chat box here, and we'll go ahead and get right back to you and help you in any way that we can. Thank you again.